Also, starting to feel like she mess with dudes that keep the cape out on they do-rag. Hey, y'all gotta admit though, that shit was funny. Hey though, Sex Simplicity hats coming soon. Centerpiece.
This would be like my healing chapter.
I was really excited about that.
A lot of wounds are being closed and aided at this point, and the wounds are being nurtured as well and closed up for good, you know. So I think for me, this is my chapter of healing.
It seems that Iman Shumpert may be swallowing his pride and asking his ex, Teyana Taylor, to reconsider their divorce and take him back, just days after it was finalized. As many know, Iman and Tiana have been struggling after she publicly revealed how he mistreated her during their marriage, leading her to file for divorce. However, it appears that Iman wants to reconcile, with rumors suggesting that he has become fixated on winning her back. Could it be that his motivation is also linked to potential legal trouble related to a new lawsuit Tiana filed? The timing is certainly suspicious, especially since Iman has been reacting strongly to Tiana's new relationship with Aaron Pierre, reportedly trying to interfere out of jealousy. Fans believe that Iman's renewed efforts to win Tiana back are more about his jealousy of Aaron than any true feelings for Tiana. Once considered a symbol of black love in Hollywood, Iman and Tiana's relationship has become more complicated. Iman seems to be leveraging their past to convince Tiana to leave Aaron and rebuild their family. But if Aaron is also black, doesn't that challenge the idea of a new black love? Is Tiana really going to fall for Iman's promises? Or is he just another bitter ex? The situation is full of drama, from obsession to lawsuits. So let's dive in and break it down. Although Iman claims he wants to restore their marriage for the sake of their family, fans believe his true motive is avoiding the financial consequences of the divorce settlement, which didn't work in his favor. Sources say he's been pushing the idea that their children should grow up in a home where both parents are married, showcasing black love and black excellence. However, those close to Tiana are advising her not to fall for his words, pointing out that if he truly cared, he would have worked on their marriage before things fell apart. Not only did Iman cheat on Tiana, but he also took her for granted and mistreated her during their relationship. It seems strange that he would now want another chance after everything that happened. Yet, reports say he's been very convincing in trying to win her back, promising to change and never hurt her again. Still, people are skeptical, especially since it appears he's more concerned with avoiding his financial obligations than actually mending their relationship. This shouldn't be surprising, considering the hefty financial responsibility Iman faces following the court's ruling. In 2024, a judge in Georgia ordered Iman to make a one-time payment in the seven-figure range. Yes, millions. And he's also required to continue paying. Iman has been ordered to pay $8,000 per month in child support and cover the full cost of private school tuition for both of his daughters, Junie and Rue. On top of that, he will keep his investments in Shumpert Shump, as well as his condo in Miami and 2 properties in South Georgia and Decatur. As for Teyana, she will receive full ownership of her businesses, TaylorMade and Aunties, along with all of her jewelry. She also gets a Maybach, a Mercedes Sprinter, a tour bus, and a Bronco truck. Additionally, the actress from the Book of Clarence will keep ownership of 4 of their marital properties, though specific details weren't made public. But looking at everything she's getting, it's clear she came out on top. Iman initially tried to fight against paying that much, taking the case back to court. But in the end, the ruling barely changed. Reports confirm that Teyana is walking away with 4 houses valued at over $10 million, multiple luxury vehicles, including a $300,000 Maybach and a $70,000 Mercedes Sprinter, and a 7-figure settlement. She still retains full ownership of her companies, while Iman remains responsible for child support and tuition fees. So after going through another round in court, not only does he still have to pay everything, but he also had to spend even more on legal fees. And if you know anything about celebrity divorce lawyers, you know they don't come cheap. They charge serious money, and Iman has been claiming he's not earning much these days. You can see how this is playing out. What's interesting, though, is that when rumors first surfaced about Teyana possibly dating Aaron Pierre, aka Mufasa, Iman didn't try to win her back. Instead, he acted like a bitter ex, seemingly trying to stir up drama. There were even whispers that he attempted to confront Aaron out of jealousy. Now, I won't say where I heard that, but let's just say Mufasa isn't the type of guy you want to mess with. Word is, he knows martial arts or something. But despite all his antics and attempts to cause problems, Iman never made an effort to reconcile with Teyana. Instead, he seemed more focused on being petty and making things difficult for her. That is, until the moment he was ordered to pay a hefty amount of money. Then, all of a sudden, he remembered she was the love of his life, and that their kids needed both parents in their lives. Right. Real convenient timing. What makes this even crazier is that Teyana never wanted the divorce in the first place. She actually filed twice before, only to withdraw both times because she was trying to save their marriage and keep their family together. But Iman wasn't interested in fixing things back then. He was too busy partying with Instagram models, bringing different women into their kids' home, and doing whatever he wanted. And now, he's talking about wanting to be present for his children? Let's not forget that not too long ago, he was so determined to get back at Teyana that he cut off the utilities in their home, even though their kids were staying there. And this was in January, meaning he left his own children without heat in the middle of winter. Now that's cold, literally and figuratively. Teyana had finally had enough of Iman's cheating, and that's what pushed her to make the tough decision to leave. Even when he tried to be petty and cut off the utilities in their home, she wasn't left struggling. She got everything turned back on because she's more than capable of handling herself. But the fact that he even went to that level just shows how bitter he was. What's even crazier is that Teyana still tried to defend him publicly. Instead of exposing what really happened, she put up a strong front and denied that he had cut off the utilities. She even clapped back at TMZ, writing, "Yo, TMZ, are you serious? Y'all really be taking it too far with these headlines, and I'm tired of it. Every time I turn around, it's either half-leaked and made-up stories or words being twisted for clickbait. I kindly ask y'all to mind your business and respect me and my family's privacy." But then, leaked court documents proved that Iman did, in fact, shut down the utilities. So despite everything, she was still trying to protect him, at least for the sake of their children. Most people in her situation would have dragged him through the mud, but she chose not to. Now, here's where things get even more ridiculous. After everything he put her through, Iman actually started begging her to come back. Sources close to him have revealed that he's even considering contesting the divorce settlement if she refuses to reconcile. Throughout this whole drama, Iman has been arguing that Teyana makes more money than him. According to him, her monthly income before taxes is around $93,185, almost double the $47,181 he reportedly earns. But here's where things don't add up. On one hand, he claims he wants her back and wants to fix their family. But on the other, he's threatening legal action if she doesn't take him back. That doesn't sound like love. It sounds like he has an ulterior motive. And that motive might just be a certain tall, good-looking man, Aaron Pierre, aka Mufasa. Let's be real. Can we even blame Iman for feeling jealous? Because Aaron is definitely a catch.
Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. What? Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Yeah, Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Yeah, Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Get it, Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Go, Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Say it again. Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'll give you the script of your competitor, and I want you to analyze it and rewrite it in your own words. Remember, I need you to present it entirely in your own language. Despite Iman's past choices in women, he and Tiana actually make a good pair. However, fans believe that Iman's recent erratic and desperate behavior stems from jealousy over Tiana moving on with Aaron, who is currently one of the most attractive men in the industry. Mufasa, who often attends high-profile events, with Tiana by his side, appears to be thriving, and their chemistry is catching a lot of attention online. Meanwhile, Iman seems to be in a slump, possibly trying to pen some lyrics while dealing with the situation. Interestingly, since separating from Tiana, Iman hasn't been seen with as many attractive women as he used to. It's often said that a desirable woman with a new man becomes even more appealing to others. Some people believe this might be why Iman's charm seems to have faded. When he was with Tiana, cheating scandals surrounded him constantly, but now, post-divorce, it's been unusually quiet, suggesting he might have lost his allure. Fans speculate that his recent fixation on winning Tiana back could be driven by this loss of popularity. Many fans don't want Tiana to reconcile with Iman, especially since he treated her poorly. A popular saying goes that a leopard doesn't change its spots, and they feel this applies here. Besides the recent controversy of him cutting off utilities out of spite, there were numerous other instances where he treated her unfairly, but Tiana chose to protect their family's image rather than publicly criticize him. For instance, Tiana once accused Iman of stealing from her, claiming he withdrew nearly $4 million from their joint accounts, leaving her with a $200,000 home renovation bill. TMZ also reported that Tiana made great efforts to keep their family intact, despite Iman being emotionally and mentally difficult to deal with. She remained supportive, even helping him secure work in Hollywood as his NBA career declined. However, after secretly filing for divorce, Iman still pushed to reconcile, only to remain inconsistent and eventually get involved in another cheating scandal, causing further embarrassment and pain. In 2021, despite filing for divorce, Tiana gave their relationship another chance for the sake of their family. Unfortunately, the reconciliation didn't last long, as Iman's problematic behavior continued. I'll give you your competitor's script, and I want you to analyze it and rewrite it entirely in your own words. Make sure you give it back to me, using your own language. As Iman's NBA career continued to decline, he remained in a state of insecurity. According to court documents, Tiana revealed that in 2022, she felt manipulated and controlled by Iman, leading her to file for divorce. However, she withdrew the filing just a day later. Eventually, in January of the following year, she officially ended the relationship, unable to cope with the constant emotional turmoil. While Iman publicly claims he wants to be an involved father and raise his children under the same roof with Tiana, evidence suggests otherwise. Reports indicate that even when they were still married, he wasn't the most responsible parent. One alarming incident described in the documents involved Iman sending their young children, both under 8 at the time, alone in a rideshare to the United Center in Chicago while he took a private car. This was particularly concerning as the children were in an unfamiliar city. Even after the separation, Tiana has reportedly made numerous efforts to facilitate Iman's time with their daughters, but he often declines, citing his busy work schedule, and claiming that a 3-day notice isn't enough for him to make arrangements. This has led some to believe that he is deliberately neglecting his parenting duties as a way of retaliating against Tiana for leaving him. Initially, Iman tried to portray Tiana as a bad mother, but those who know her, including her own mother and several nannies, have come forward to defend her. They describe her as a dedicated, caring mother who ensures her daughters are well-groomed, well-mannered, and excelling in school. Despite Iman's behavior, Tiana has repeatedly shown grace, even publicly clarifying that infidelity was not the reason for their separation and emphasizing their successful co-parenting. When news broke of Iman pleading for Tiana to take him back, for the sake of their children, fans worried that she might give in, knowing how devoted she is to her kids. However, it seems Tiana has moved on and is focused on building a healthier relationship with Aaron Pierre, also known as Mufasa. Insiders reveal that Aaron treats her with the respect and kindness Iman never showed, and Tiana is determined to make their relationship work. Meanwhile, there's speculation that Iman might be using the divorce drama for clout. Tiana believes that he intentionally leaked misleading information about their divorce to the media to tarnish her image and gain attention, especially since the news coincided with the release of his latest rap song. If Iman's goal is to win Tiana back, this strategy appears to be backfiring, as it's only pushing her further away. Fans are now questioning whether Iman will continue to fight for Tiana's attention or take the matter to court. But it seems more likely that Tiana will stand her ground with Aaron by her side. What do you all think about this situation? Is Iman really trying to win her back? Or is this just another publicity stunt? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and check out the next video